Just because someone differs with you doesn't mean you can't be friends with them.
Welcome to the Unknown Podcast, the only podcast in the world where I invite guests over and we talk about anything and everything to keep you guys in the unknown. My name is Mechura, and for today's guest, we have the legendary original co-host of the Unknown Podcast, Carlos Munguia. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said that right.
Nice. So, you guys actually might know him from basically like half of my YouTube videos.
Yep.
At this point, he should probably create his own channel because he is Carlos, the cameraman, Carlos, the content creator, Carlos, the dude that comes up with like half of my ideas. Honestly, at this point, you just might as well start your own channel or just keep helping me. That's even better.
I'm too busy with work.
Makes sense. Anyways, guys, so this is the Unknown Podcast, episode 1. So for you guys that don't know, we actually, with Carlos, actually have this October 10th was when the recording was of 2017.
Yeah.
So that was actually the first time we started the Unknown Podcast, episode 1. And we were recording this in the car, driving to college.
Yeah, COD, back and forth.
Yep.
Where the first half was going to, and the second half was going back.
And we never released it, so that's why no one knows about it. You can't actually find it anywhere online because we were
dumb kids.
We're just too lazy, dude. Like,
yes,
we had recordings, like we recorded a good amount, but we just never actually got down to editing and uploading.
Here's the thing, okay? So we recorded that on my old phone, okay? And
that's right.
That phone is no longer with us.
Rest in peace,
so
phone.
That phone with the 8 or 9 or whatever episodes, they're just gone. I don't even have them on an SD card. They're just off the face of the planet.
See, that's why you should have saved. If you had an iPhone, you wouldn't have that issue. But that's another story for another time. We're not getting into it right now.
Well, here's the thing. I can always do like
Here we go.
Dropbox, or I can put them on Google Drive. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, Android specific.
You could have, but
nah,
you didn't, did you?
Nah.
So exactly. Anyways, that being said, I know the first episode, or we didn't release any episode, but I did actually find the first episode that we made on my iPhone that we first tried recording. So I actually made a quick clip of it that I'm going to play right now for you guys to sort of see how we were, was it 3.5 years ago? 2017. How just 3.5 years ago we had terrible audio. Like, the audio's horrible. It's from your phone, so like just background noise. It's me driving. Like, it's just trash. But let's actually play it, and we'll comment on it here.
You can hear that we actually have puberty.
Some of us did.
We'll find out how much data you have. Memory. So, welcome to the first edition of our podcast. We started this kind of late. We're already on the drive back home.
It's okay. We still have like 15 minutes.
Shut up. What should we name this podcast?
Good question. We'll think of something and then we'll write it down. That's
sure. We'll
just
call this the Unknown Podcast until we actually get a title.
And we might keep that title because that title seems cool.
Yep.
Alright, sure. Let's keep it that way. Oh, I just realized I've never even said my name. My name's Carlos.
I think I did I?
I don't know, it was like 15 minutes into the podcast, you're like, I don't know.
At school, at our college, they sell 4 terabyte hard drives for $135.
You remember this?
Yes.
It ended up being $150, okay? So I bought that hard drive.
Which is expensive now.
Brought it home. Opened my backpack to
I paid the same for
take
like 8
out
terabytes.
the hard drive and install it. Found out it wasn't even in my backpack. I thought I left it at school. So what I did, I went on Amazon, found the exact same one for cheaper, nonetheless. And so I said, you know what? This is cheaper. I'll go 5 terabytes. It costs the same as the 4 terabytes that is sold in school. Bought it. Next day in the morning, found the hard drive on the kitchen table. My mom said it was outside on the stairs. So last week I spent close to $300
on 9 terabytes
on storage.
And that's the rest of it. Those actually some entertaining stuff. Like, I was actually laughing through it because I was just remembering how, like, I remember that story. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was hilarious.
I mean, I'm still using those two hard drives. One hard drive, the 4 terabyte one, is on the PS4. It's almost filled up.
Oh well.
The second hard drive is on my PC. That one I have yet to even do like 500 gigabytes.
So you got progress. I mean, you got ways to go, man.
Yeah, I got 4.5 more terabytes to actually fill up.
I mean, if you really think about it, like same price you paid, like that's the price of like an SSD of like 2-3
Nowadays.
terabytes. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I paid like 150 for my 8 terabyte hard
Oh, yeah.
drive. So like hard drive prices have thankfully gone way down, so it's a lot cheaper to buy higher storage, which is good because when I'm making these YouTube videos recording at 4K 60, files do get a little big. So thankfully we have something called technology and advancement. So
Yeah, but like the YouTube rendering, it wouldn't even be 4K to begin with.
yeah, it's not. I honestly like the only reason I record at 4K is because then you can like zoom in and get better picture quality. Haven't really found that to be the case, but I still do it anyways. I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's just zoom in on your face, like right now. Editor, can you just zoom into his face, show his 4K quality right now?
You do realize I'm the editor, so zoom, David. In the future, zoom in right now.
And watch this be in the video and have it not be zoomed in.
No, don't you worry. I'll watch it. There's actually one thing I did want to talk about here.
Okay.
Let me actually find it. I totally forgot I was gonna use my iPhone to record this channel, this video. So, guess what happened? I have to use my iPad to search stuff up, and I thought I was smart, but I'm not.
At least you've admitted finally.
Man, this is a great way to start off the podcast.
I mean, so it's the guy with a bachelor's degree talking to the guy that has no degree.
Exactly. That just shows you that school is not always for everyone. But did you know that Chucky? Yeah, so Chucky, the actual movie, the doll, is a real thing.
Yeah.
You know about that. Have you seen the pictures?
Yes.
I'll have a picture for you guys on the podcast if you're actually watching this live. I did forget to mention one thing. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. But this will also be on Spotify and iTunes, so check that out as well. If you guys are interested to just listen to the audio part of this thing. If you are watching the visual part though, you do get some extra clips, footage, reactions. Who knows what else we're gonna think of. But yeah, so I found out Chucky is actually a real doll, and I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, there's no way in hell I would actually want, as a kid, to want like that doll. And the whole story is like some kid like fell in love with doll and just basically like destroyed furniture and like all this crazy stuff or whatever. Like,
so it wasn't a story about like a cursed doll killing the family.
I think in one of them it actually was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the full story, so I had to look into it. But I think there was like a murder with a doll.
Got it.
But like this is like one of the reasons why I don't believe in like ghosts and stuff or demons. I just feel like it's all just like hoax and made up. Cause like honestly, if you're a 10-year-old kid, would you want that doll? Like that's a creepy ass fucking doll.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that picture was taken like in what, the 50s, 60s.
That's what I'm thinking too, and yeah, that's like true. The dolls were a lot creepier in the 50s. I don't know what the hell you were doing back in the 1900s, but y'all some crazy people for having dolls that look scary as all hell. I guess you're just trying to scare the kids, but
yeah,
that's that's a smart investment though. That's how you get your kids not to spend money on dolls because they don't want to, have the doll.
I mean, it's also back then they didn't really have the entertainment that we do. So I'm guessing dolls are the best way to go.
Yeah, but like not creepy dolls, man. Barbie, Iron Man, like
dude,
Hulk.
they didn't have Barbie back then in like
Well,
the 50s.
I know,
think.
but like not some creepy little doll. Whatever.
I'm guessing it was made to be more realistic.
That looks realistic to you.
No.
Okay. Well, whatever. Whatever the story is, I just figured that out. I was actually watching the what was it? Conjuring movies, the universe.
3, 4 of them.
There's actually I think 6.
6.
Yeah, so it's the Conjuring 1 and 2, then like 3 Annabelle movies, and then there's one new one. I forgot the name of it. It's like something, and then the Nun.
Yes.
So
yes.
Was it 7? Yeah, it's like 7 movies. I was like, man, this universe has expanded. I watched all of them except for the newest one and Conjuring. I've seen Conjuring 2, but been a while since I watched it. Honestly, Conjuring 1 still hands down
That's one.
best one. Yeah. Like
I still remember the do you remember the Mummy with Tom Cruise, the new version of the Mummy?
no, I saw like the first 30 minutes, but it was so bad that I just like
Yeah.
decided not to watch it.
What they wanted to do, they wanted to make a whole universe of like the Mummy and the Invisible Man and all
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And then they just stopped.
So it was because a lot of people weren't like
Yeah.
accepting it. But The Invisible Man, I will say, if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. Like,
Mhm.
absolutely amazing. It's more of like a thriller
Yeah.
than horror, but like, have you seen it?
I've seen parts of it,
Okay.
just while it's on TV.
It's
So
really
that-
good. Like, I actually really enjoyed the movie. But yeah, it's based off of the like 1900s. They had like a TV show with
Yep.
all these people, right?
Mhm.
Which I was like, okay, interesting. Didn't know that, but now you know. There's a ton of universes and a ton of things, but honestly, like, what that's a good question though. What do you think about like ghosts and demons, like, or like stuff like that, like afterlife?
For me,
Not getting religious, by the way. Just
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
please don't sue.
They're not gonna sue.
No
For
one's gonna watch this. That's why.
anyway, and yeah, that's right. Anyway, I know you know this. No one else here knows it though. I would like to believe that there is an afterlife, but I generally don't think there is one.
Yeah.
I would love to believe it though. Like, hopefully, I get proven wrong when I die. Here's hoping, but like, I generally don't think there is one.
I'm with you there. Honestly, like, I mean, just like I'm a realist. Like, I have to see
Mhm.
real proof and like use logic.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of things where it's just like science beats over like this kind of like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like if there were ghosts and like you catch them on cameras, like there with social media, like at this point we would have like more proof. But like a lot of these are very like, I was reading an interesting study of like when people go into like, let's say, a haunted place that they think is haunted,
Mhm.
and they did like a test study. I think it was like an abandoned theater.
Yeah.
And they one test study was like, one group was like, hey, like these people are like, this place is haunted, and they went in there. They're like, yeah, we heard sounds, like noises, like I thought I saw something. And the other group that like were told this is just like a regular theater, went in there and didn't see anything at all. So it's like, I feel like it's a lot of like your psyche and like,
Yeah, it's just,
Just-
confirmation bias.
yeah, exactly. Your mind's just like, okay, this place is haunted. Let me go and make stuff up.
Yeah.
Just like when you're scared, you're at your house by yourself and you hear something creaking. You're like, oh my god, I got a burglar in my house. When those sounds have always been there, but you haven't noticed them until you're actually thinking about something, right?
Mhm.
So, interesting theory, but I don't know. Chucky, I was surprised about Chucky. Like, Chucky's the one thing I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. Like, I heard Annabelle, Conjuring, all that stuff, but Chucky, my man, out here killing for real.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Wait, so you do know that the animal doll is real, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Have you seen the doll? That one's.
It
it's-
was on the news report for the news station that I used to watch
Let me
back in the
actually see
day.
if I can find it for you. It's not as creepy as like just like weird. Like the actual movie Annabelle is a lot worse.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, in the news report that I saw back when I was like, I want to say 12, 13, they actually showed priests blessing the cage that had the doll in it. Yeah.
Like, it's just like there's like no real features. It just looks like this is more of a doll. Like, this is a doll I understand if some kid wanted,
Mm.
right? But it's interesting. Like, I've honestly thought about making YouTube videos of just going to like a haunted area or like a haunted place just to like see what would happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Annabelle's, the movies were good. Well, I think one of them was okay. I like the creation, the like when it came to be. That one was pretty cool, but
Speaking of entertainment, what else have you been watching recently?
honestly, nothing. To be fully honest with you, like trying to think like what.
Not even the most important show that's out right now? A show that you have personally watched? An anime?
Attack on Titan.
Yes.
I'm just thinking because that's That's the only thing you talk about ever.
Because
So
it's the final season.
yeah, I saw I think trailers, but I'm still on season 3.
So
Two.
season 3?
Yeah,
First half or second half?
second half. Wherever we left off that one time when we watched together. Like,
That's the last time you seen it?
yeah,
Last
I mean,
year.
I know. So I read the manga right up until basically. Well, I mean, the time skip
Censor.
into like into spoiler alert, not really. Basically, into like the last final season, like I sort of had the beginning down. But that's it. Yeah, I haven't like gotten to it, but I'm happy it's finally ending because like I just remember this took way too long in the manga, like just way too much. Like
It's reported that the manga will end in April 2021.
got some like dust up in here. Guess we
Yes.
got some ghost. I can't talk.
Nice.
When did you say? 2020.
April 2021 is when the manga will be ending, reportedly.
Okay, I mean that makes. Well, okay, so this final season will that be broken up into 2 parts then, or?
Most likely, I would think. Hopefully not. I hope not, to be honest.
I mean, it would make sense because if you think about it, when's the final come out?
I mean, it's already out.
Is it out?
Yeah, when the 4th episode? Yeah, 4th episode right now. 5th
Yeah,
episode comes out.
I feel like
this
this could
week.
be like a second half. Like there could be like a little like half a year
I hope not.
jump. We'll find out.
I
I mean,
hope
you'll find out. I probably find out in like 3 years when I finally watch it again.
And then
Yeah.
another anime I'm pumped up for is
Hyped up.
yes,
guys.
hyped up is My Hero Academia season 5.
Haven't watched that either.
You haven't seen it either?
I keep telling you this, bro. Like I don't know. Like it's on my list, but honestly,
While I'm on My Hero Academia, story's good. Fanbase, you suck. Yeah, you suck, fanbase.
that's because they're not part of the Mech family. Yo, join, subscribe to my YouTube channel, David Mechura.
They're gonna sue you for that.
For what?
That's how bad that fan base is.
Okay, well that's fine. Subscribe to my channel, bro. Come on, give me some hate. I need some hate. You know what? The more hate I have, the more I give out followers and subscribers. Like my most hated video on YouTube has like 30,000 views,
Oof.
and I have like
Wait, what video?
it's like the monitor review.
That got 30,000?
It's like 32 something. Yeah, it's like every day I get like a couple hundred views on
Interesting.
just that. Yeah, but there's a lot of hate. It's like 50% like likes and 50% dislikes because I don't show the actual monitor, which I explain in the first like 3 seconds of the video because it's stuck on my not wall but on my stand in my room, and I don't feel like spending like 3 hours taking it off.
Nice.
And so yeah, people were mad about that. They're like, hey, where's the monitor? You know, where's that? I'm like, do you have Google Images? You know, you can go to Best Buy, check it out yourself. Like, this is just a review, bro. Like, I don't do reviews. And my favorite comment was some guy was like, this guy's a wannabe, who's that one tech reviewer? Linux?
No, Linus.
Linus. He's like, yeah, this dude's like a third party wannabe Linus tech tips.
Can you talk?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. Channel. So I was like, that was actually a funny comment. I was like, yeah, not really. If you actually look at my channel, like, basically, there's nothing else really tech related except for those couple of reviews. So
Yeah, we got paintball though.
I mean, we did. That's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't know. People are, like I said, but that video got me so many new subscribers and views and everything else. I'm like, bro, like the more hated you are, honestly, like the more free exposure you get because people hate on you, but they talk about you, and so like people actually look at your stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay, he's good, he's bad, but you're getting that interaction. So like, in some cases, being the villain is actually not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like. Honestly, like I don't know. Have you been following like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, like fights a little bit?
No.
So I've been like,
I don't want to watch or hear anything about them.
all right, well, you know what? Sucks, bro.
Well, you know what? Sucks, bro. I'm changing the subject.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna make one quick comment.
Right, go ahead.
Just in the fact that like Jake Paul has become like this really big villain, right?
Yeah.
He's like boxing people now. but he's getting attention. Like he's trying to build that attention.
I'm pretty sure that was Logan, not Jake.
No, that's Jake going crazy. Logan's fighting Mayweather though,
Oh, okay.
which good for him. Props for him, but I feel like he's gonna get his ass beat. Anyways,
just hoping.
Guess we'll find out. Moving on from that, I realized I forgot to check the actual time.
Watch us not be recording the video or the audio.
Oh no, hopefully we're as long as the video's recording. The audio, I know because I can watch it here on my MacBook, but we'll find out. Hey, you know what?
You got your watch. Can't you see if you're recording on your watch?
Yeah, but it somewhat glitches out sometimes where it like ends the video, so I'm not trying to risk it. But you know what? First episode, there's bound to be some mistakes, but you gotta go for it, man.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I'll tell you right now, last year was such a big year for like just like me trying new things, and I can't sit like this forever. And like the more times I tried failing, and I learned so much more stuff like all the time. And like even now, like we talked about a little bit, but I got into stocks finally.
Yay!
I know. It took basically like 4 years to get into it and actually like invest actual money. And I've been doing pretty well, to be honest. Like, well, except for like 2 days ago where I lost almost 50% of all my gains. Made me want to cry a little bit, but we're going back up, so that's good. But
So the issue, well, not really the issue. The story about my stock situation right now. Okay, so as you know, I did gain $2,000 in stocks. However, I came to find out back in, I think they said July, my account has been deactivated. So what that essentially means, I can't trade or sell any stocks, and that money that's in that account is stuck in that account.
so there's no way to get it out.
So I talked to a representative, okay, and we're just talking through it. I need to make a whole new account with their banking to get all my assets back. And I asked them, hey, how come my account got deactivated? The reason it took me so long to know that I got deactivated is because like I just bought stock. I was gonna hold it for a long time, so I didn't bother logging back in
to check and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then because I knew I was gonna hold them for a long ass time, I didn't really care about checking them every single day.
That's honestly a smart move because like I'll say like when you check it all the time,
You're tempted
you
to sell
freak
it.
out. You get emotions. You're like, dude, I can't do this. And so like that's
Yeah.
the best thing. Like when I don't care about it, I'm like, I'm holding it.
Yeah.
Like that's
Honestly.
it. You know it's gonna make money. You know it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
Just hold.
So they told me, yeah, back in July, our systems ran through just a security check, and it found that there were 4 names tied to your social security number, and I'm like, okay. I didn't really tell him this. I think it's mainly my fault in how that ended up happening. Shut up.
Oh, we got some text.
Do we?
I don't know.
No, just Reddit,
Nice.
which I don't even have a Reddit account.
Yeah, I should probably put do not disturb on my phone.
Probably.
Hopefully no one calls.
Probably.
Oh well.
Oh, snap. Anyway, yeah, I think it's mainly my fault. Because I do have 4 last names, and surprise, surprise, a lot of banking and a lot of other accounts don't have the space for a second last name. Or some accounts don't even ask for a middle name. So yeah, it's just like my number would have multiple names on it, even though it's just the same person.
It's the same thing, but
Yeah,
a little different. Yeah.
yeah, which kind of sucks. I'm currently working through with that bank, see if I can get my account reinstated, or make a brand new account, keep all my assets.
See, that's really weird though. Like I don't know why, like you have to go through all this. You know, like this is your money that you
Yeah,
invested with them. It's like, can I get it back?
I know, right? It's like, I mean, they still do have my actual bank on their file. They know it's me. They just can't reactivate my account.
but you can make another account and transfer your
Yes.
assets over,
Yes.
but you can't.
Correct.
Makes sense.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
it's so backwards.
No, I mean, I get it. Not in like it doesn't make sense, but like corporate is so like all these big companies are just their software and everything like logic there is.
Mm-hmm.
There's no logic in like simple like easy way of doing things. It's always like nope, you gotta go like 10 different ways to get to right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
So it's honestly that's one of the reasons I don't like working corporate too much or any of these like huge companies. It's like you gotta follow so many policies, so many rules. It's like I can't,
Mm-hmm.
bro. What?
So yeah, I'm still holding on to that stock. I haven't checked it in like a month or two. Still thinking of holding on to it long term. But since the whole vaccines out for COVID-19, I'm thinking of probably selling that probably within a month or so.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, I was actually looking at I think Pfizer, the name right
Mhm.
of the stock of the vaccine. Their stock, last time I checked, hasn't really moved too much
Nah.
because of the vaccine, which was quite interesting because I was expecting that to like boost up. Like I saw a lot of people I trade with both Robinhood and Webull,
Mhm.
and you can see like comments and a lot of people were commenting like this is gonna explode, this is gonna get crazy, like let them get approved. But
No.
I haven't really seen their stock go up much. Maybe now, like I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't take any advice. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
please.
Whatever the terminology statement I need to use, so I don't get sued. But
We are not responsible for any decisions you end up making in
yes,
the
please,
future.
please, go talk to a financial advisor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or accept the risk on your own terms.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I did.
These are my opinions, and my opinions are my own, and this is for entertainment purposes only.
You know what made me decide, hey, I'm gonna hold this stock for long term? So my initial investment on this stock, I bought 25 shares. I believe back then they were like trading at $43 a share, and I spent roughly around 18, no, about $1,700, and 3 days later I lost $400.
Ooh,
And
that's rough.
so I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna hold on to this for a long time, see if I can get that money back. Let's hope they don't go bankrupt and I lose all that. And then here we are, two years later, and I made $2,000 from that. So
There you go.
yeah, you win some, you lose some. In this case, I got extremely lucky. I believe the stats that banking institution gave me was I made 177% profit, which is unrealistic numbers. If you're ever trading stocks, again, don't take my financial advice. If you get like 20 or 30% profit margin, just sell it off the bat. 177 is so unrealistic. It barely happens in real life as they do in the movies.
Well, I mean, it's realistic sometimes, but in a long hold, like
Yes.
5-10 years, like there's some companies that will like 10x, but again, it's a risky move, right? Because at the same time, it's also speculative companies that are smaller that have more competition. You're not investing into like an Apple, Google, Amazon.
Yeah.
Like this is a company like that might go up, but they might, like you said, go bankrupt, and then that's it. Like that's all your money
Mm?
is gone.
I mean, this was like I consider this like a medium-sized company. Again, $43 a share. It's not
Yeah.
big. It's not small either.
Well, it's like company I'm investing right now, Neo,
Mhm.
which is a electrical vehicle in China company.
Yeah.
They produce really nice looking cars. Like I actually enjoy the cars compared to like Tesla, but they were trading around 40 something when I got in. Now they're actually yesterday they bumped up to like 50 something a
What?
share, but
I thought Trump banned trading on stock and Chinese stocks.
no. So what happened was they actually voted for like um only companies that aren't like fully transparent,
Got it.
and it's like I don't know the exact number, but it's a couple of years.
I
From
mean, you
now,
can look
so-
it up. You have the laptop.
I mean, I can't. I just don't remember the actual like policy either name of it, but it's
Got
like
it.
they have a couple of years to actually get there, so you can still keep trading for a couple of years, even if that company isn't following. Which was one of the reasons why Neo and all these other Chinese companies actually dipped.
Yeah.
But Neo has their books in order. Like they use everything like 100% transparency. Like everything is up to standards already, so they don't have to change nothing about their procedures. So I was like, dude, this is a pretty good company, especially now with China, because obviously China is, you know, they're invested in their, well, they're a communist party government system, right? So they,
Mhm.
I believe Neo has, they actually produce their products in like China's like controlled like warehouse, something like that. So like
Mhm.
Chinese government has a huge incentive to want them to succeed and beat out Tesla. 'Cause I think Tesla's releasing their Model Y, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be some competition. I was like, you know what, like EV markets right now are pretty hot, but at the same time, it's like the tech bubble in 2000. You know, it's like there's so many different EV companies, and like you gotta be careful where you invest, because like yeah, everything's popping now because politically, like we have Biden becoming president, right? So he supports electrical vehicles,
Mhm.
which is what EV is, by the way. Sorry if I explained that or not, but yeah, we'll see how it goes though. Honestly, like overall, those stocks are pretty fun, but
Risky.
they can get very emotional. I'll tell you that. When I started losing the money, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
But again, I diversify, right? I invest in like some really good companies, back it up. You know, I have about 1,500 or something in like Apple, Tesla, all these like huge companies that I know it's just gonna hold out for like future growth, and then I have my speculative growth, and I'm like, you know what? I lose this money, I still learn, right? That's how I go. Like everything I do, like I'll invest money into a new project. I might crash and burn, which about 90% of these projects of mine do. Yeah. But I learned something from it. So it's like money isn't everything. Like money allows me to fail and learn. That's like my biggest lesson, especially in like past 2 years. Like even YouTube, bro. Which actually, this is one of the things I want to talk about. We talked about this a little bit, but like,
Yeah, your sporadic upload schedule.
well, that too. But no, my old YouTube videos, bro.
Mhm.
Which I think we talked a little bit, but I told you I actually
Yeah.
found them on my old YouTube channel. I had a couple. I think I had like 3 or 4 growing up. One was actually just, I think I used like my name or David or something like that.
No, you saying, man.
No, that was the second or third. Like that was my latest channel. But yeah, I was like, okay, what can I like? I want a channel name that's sounds cool. So I was like, I like Super Saiyan, like Dragon Ball Z, Goku, whatever. So I was like, the Saiyan Man, something like Gaming Saiyan. I think it was Gaming Saiyan was the name of the channel.
Mhm.
And yeah, I just made reviews on Dragon Ball Z super episodes, because that was the anime was coming out that time. And then I had like some Call of Duty live streams and videos and stuff. Interesting times. I watched some of those videos. I was like, damn, I suck.
While we're in the topic of Dragon Ball, a couple buddies of mine, we were watching this YouTube video of most popular villains from like 1995 to 2020. And you want to know who stayed on top for 13, 14
Frieza?
years? No, not Frieza.
Martin.
Nope.
I don't know. Those are the biggest ones that I can think of. Vegeta.
Cell.
Cell?
Cell stayed
Really?
number 1 for like 14 years.
That's interesting, because I know a lot of people talk about like Frieza. Like they brought him back in the Super series.
No,
But-
Cell was the most popular anime villain for 14 years running.
I guess, yeah. I see a couple like crossovers with Cell, or
Mhm.
like people like parodies, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
And then it wasn't just until recently. I mean, Cell was still like top number 3, top 3, even currently. It was just new villains and old villains catching up to the top spot. I believe even Vegeta hit number 1, just like in 2016, 2017. Just recently, I believe that was when Super was coming out.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, because 2017 I think was also the time that I was recording the Super episode. So yeah,
Mhm.
probably around there.
but yeah, Cell just stayed consistently in the top 3.
Dude, that green bastard. I never liked like Cell was cool. I never liked him though. I
Mhm.
never liked that whole arc, except for like when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 and blasts him away with his father son Kamehameha. Like,
And then Goku died.
and then yeah, he gets killed. Spoiler alert. But if you haven't
Spoiler alert for a 20-year-old anime, 20
it's
plus.
20 plus, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So if you haven't seen it already, well, sucks. You spoiled, but you don't even know who I'm talking about, so that's fine.
Yeah, let's talk about another 20 plus year old anime, Evangelion.
Oh, that's right. Which got remastered on Netflix.
Yeah, I will say this: the Netflix subtitles and translation suck.
They
They
weren't
do.
bad. I enjoyed it. But also I don't remember the original like context. So like for me, it was like
The original context was in a lot of background chatter, like in car radios or from background people. Those got translated in the original release, which actually had some story elements behind it. While the Netflix adaptation of the subtitles, they only subtitle the main characters or the characters that are actively talking, like in front of the camera.
yeah,
They didn't really subtitle any of the background chatter, which the background chatter gave a lot of hints on the lore or what's going on in the episode or the psychology of some of the characters.
makes sense. Yeah, I do remember even some uh talk scenes like when they have like quote or like not quote but like script like they say something totally different from like the original.
Mm.
I noticed that a couple times, especially like the beginning episode. I think it was like once like when the car flips over, they come out of the car.
Yeah.
There was something about that. I forgot what it was, but something. And I was like, yeah, that's not like how the original like
No.
they said something different. So it was interesting.
Yeah, another
But
thing that they
not
got
bad.
wrong from the original is that Shinji tells Rei in the original one that Rei would be like a mother, which is more endearing than what Netflix has done by Shinji saying to Rei, "Hey, you could be like a housewife." Like, what sounds better, a mother or a housewife?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. When does that happen? I don't remember.
The Netflix adaptation?
No, like the episode, like the scene that he says that.
Uh, that's a midway episode. I want to say off the top of my head, probably 14.
Was that okay? So that's after like the third chick that
Yes,
got her name.
I'm after the no. Shinji's the third child. Asuka's the first child.
That's yeah. See, I don't remember. Like my memory is so bad when it comes to like any show or anything at all. Like I'll read a book, I'll love it, but I'll forget the whole story. Like you'll have me watching something like 5 times because I'm like, how the hell does it go? Like I'll have to play a game a couple times to be like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I remember it now.
I'm getting my mom into Evangelion right now. I believe she's on episode 12.
You should have her watch the new movie coming out, Evangelion
Uh,
3.0 plus one.
I thought you meant the anime Thrice Upon a Time.
No.
Yes, there is a new Evangelion anime coming out.
Is it really? So what is that?
The 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time, I believe.
Oh, so it's the same thing. It's like it's the movie, right?
No, it's the anime. It's an actual show. I want to say it's a show. I just know it's Thrice Upon a Time.
I think that's if it's 3.0 plus one, then that's the movie of the multiverse kind of like series because they have like three different yeah, this is the fourth movie in the series and they change everything a little bit like
Oh,
the first
yeah,
the
it
first
is.
one is right yeah the first one's like really accurate to like the retelling of the series.
Mhm.
The second one is where stuff changes. I actually like the second one a lot, but they at the end of the second one, like the what's that like explosion, final impact, third impact,
That'll be the third impact, yes.
third impact, it actually happens, and so like they like then skip forward to the future. Spoiler alert! Sorry, I just spoiled some stuff. Whatever,
Yeah,
sucks.
Evangelion has like 28 endings anyway.
Yeah, it's I never understood the ending until you told me that there was actually like a follow up anime episode or movie that actually explains the actual ending. So I was just watching the anime and then I was like, the hell is this ending? But yeah, I'm actually excited for the fourth movie. It was supposed to come out last year, but
Yeah,
COVID.
The movie, the first movie, I would say watch that after episode 24, but before episode 25. I would say you would watch that in that order. No, if anything, probably after 23, but before 25.
I mean, I think you could finish the anime series and then I would say probably finish the whole thing and then watch the movies. It's up to you. It's just basically the first one is a recap. For the
Yes.
most part, it's a pretty accurate recap, just a sped up. So instead of watching 25 episodes, 26,
Yeah.
25,
25.
you basically have it in like an hour and a half, 2 hours of the actual movie. So
Yeah.
but the second one, I actually really enjoyed the second one in terms of how just Asuna.
Oh, we're talking about the end of Evangelion now, right?
No, the second movie,
2.0?
2.0.
Okay.
What's damn, what's their names again?
Asuka, Desiree, Ayanami, Shinji,
Shinji and Asuna.
Asuka.
Asuka. Damn, I got prove
The-
my memory. Anyways, yeah, their relationship in that one is a lot better. Like I feel like there's a lot like more connection. Like they actually, you can feel like they're growing on each other. Like I really enjoyed the second movie, a little bit more because there was a little bit more of like character development. Like then the third movie just went off the rails. Have you seen the third one?
No, I've only seen the 25 and then the end of Evangelion, and then I just refuse to watch anything else.
I would say watch the movies at least once, but to
'Cause
each their own opinions.
It's because like I feel like they're changing. Because like the original meaning and ending was perfect for me. It's like, hey, just fucking love yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
From what I've seen, just based on YouTube, and I could be completely wrong, is that the second one where they introduced like that new character, the new male character.
Oh yeah. I
Um,
don't know his name, but yeah.
and
Yeah.
the way they changed
yeah,
up
yeah,
Ray.
Yeah.
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 I gotta stop saying yeah.
We should stop saying as well.
I should, but that won't happen.
So anyway.
Go ahead.
So anyway, I did it again.
Hey, you know what? It's okay.
So anyway, when they introduced that second, don't bring it up. That second character, the male character, in the original he was an angel. Now in the second and third one, he's like a character. And how Ray acts differently from the original one, and the newer versions. It was just a meaning of, I don't know, Hideki Anno, the creator of Evangelion, saying, hey, screw you and what you think. You shouldn't ask for more when the story is done. And since you asked for more and I'm being forced to make more, here's this bad ending that you get.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the majority of two, except for the ending.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Like it's the series. Like I just take it as like more content you can watch, right?
Yeah. Again,
but-
Hideki Anno just wanted the Evangelion, and that's it. He didn't really want the end of Evangelion, but because people didn't like his original ending so much, then he made the end of Evangelion just to appease the masses, but also give him the middle finger.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it feels like that because, especially with like, they took the series way off course.
Yeah. Again,
Well,
Hideki
yeah, of
Anno
course.
just wanted the original, and that's it.
So yeah, I could that actually makes a lot of sense, but it's not like I don't know. I still want to see the fourth one, just to see how it like ends up. Because the third movie was the weirdest of them all. Like 2 was good, 3 because like they changed everything at that point. Like everything was like following the actual series and the episodes until end of 2.
Yeah.
With the third impact, and like all of a sudden like they're in the future, and I was like, okay, like this is interesting.
At least, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Third one at that point third one was just a lot of talking, slow, and like Shinji was just bitch.
Well,
I mean, he's always a bitch,
yeah.
but like he was just like a mega bitch.
He's more than the original.
Yeah, I don't know. He just like fully just from what I remember, he was just like stupid. Like he also did cause the third impact, but like
Technically, he didn't.
Well, in
he
this
is
one,
a sacrificial. Oh, he
this one, like I'm saying, the third impact actually happens, and like he causes it
got it.
to
Okay.
save, I think, Rei or Asuna. Asuka. I forgot which one, but he's trying to save them, and all the characters like literally hate him for it, because he caused the third impact and everything, but he also saved the day. So I never understood why he was getting so much hate, and that's why the third movie was just weird. I was like, you guys should just be happy. He's alive, man. But no, they were just.
I haven't seen the third one, but everyone hates him, like everyone in the world, or just the ones that survived.
Well, the ones that survived, because obviously he'd be dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the main, the cop, not cop,
Male character, female character,
female character like that.
female.
The one that saves him in the first episode that comes for him, that lives with him.
Misato.
Yeah, Misato. She hates him. Asuka like hates him. Like Ray, I think Ray is just Ray. I don't even know if she's in the movie or she is. She's just like, that's it. And then that's when they introduce, I think, a new character. Yeah, that's right. They have a new character, a new female lead too.
Yes.
I forgot her name, but she's like all pink.
Dark redhead with glasses.
Yeah.
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 I don't know her name.
I don't know. I definitely don't know her name, but that was yeah, it was weird. I was like, okay, like
Again,
That's
I'm
it.
probably just assuming that I don't know was just running out of ideas.
I think they were just really trying to change up the original story to
Yeah.
the point where like they just literally changed up the whole story.
Mhm.
So it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just that it's a shocking twist because you don't expect anything, but at the same time you're just like, there's so much more potential that could have been there,
Mhm.
but just wasn't expanded on because of it. So
What I also hate with the newer ones, in the original, Shinji attacks his friend Toji, because he was selected to be the fourth child, but
Yeah.
his Evangelion got on the loose, rampaging, was considered an angel, and Shinji had to basically kill him. In the newer ones, it was
well, he doesn't
Asuka.
kill him, does it?
No, he doesn't. He
Yeah.
just injures him.
Yeah.
In the newer ones, it's Asuka that's in the Rogue Evangelion, and that's how Asuka ends up having the eye patch.
Yeah. But is that the first movie? I thought it was the second one.
The original
The eye patch.
eye patch, it's in the newer ones,
Like the movies or the
the movies.
movies, right?
Yes.
I could have sworn that was the second one though, that happens. Or maybe not.
Technically, yes, you are right. That happens in the end of Evangelion. So technically, you are correct.
No, it's
but-
not the second movie. Like,
Oh, okay. So there's first movie. Okay,
Okay, no,
first
I'm not
movie just
talking
recap. First movie just recap. Second movie is the end of Evangelion.
Yeah.
Third movie is what you're calling the second one.
no, the third movie is like the third movie. That's what I'm trying to call.
No, third movie is 2.0.
No, third movie is 3.0. Because there's Evangelion 1.0, 2.0, I think 3.0, and then 3.0 plus 1.
Dude.
This is 4 movies, bro.
Look it up. You're gonna see that you're wrong. First movie is just a recap of the
Am I
first
wrong,
25
guys?
episodes.
Like, I'm gonna prove me wrong. right
Second
now.
movie is
Watch.
the end of Evangelion.
No, you're thinking of a different movie though.
No, the end of Evangelion comes after the recap movie.
No. Listen, bro. Listen. Hold on. Movies.
Because the end of Evangelion came out in 1997, while the anime ended around
Yeah, no.
like,
So I mean, so
1996.
there's the anime series, right?
Yeah,
and
95
then-
to 96.
And then they have like that last like final movie
The recap.
that I'm not counting.
You're not
Because-
counting that one.
Well, okay, no. There's a recap. Then there's like the end of the movie, but then there's a whole new like movie set.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Evangelion 1, which is again a recap. Evangelion 2.0, which is where the third impact happens at the end of the movie. Evangelion 3.0, which is where Shinji, Asuka, and all like they're in the future.
Wait, are you not counting the end of Evangelion?
Not when I name the movies like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like I'm naming 1 as an Evangelion 1, like the new like updated like newer version where like they came out in 2007
Why are you calling the first one the one that came out in 17 then?
because like that's Evangelion 1.0. That's what we're talking about, bro.
I'm talking about something entirely different. When you said the eye
Totally
patch one, I'm talking about, yes, it does happen. And
Well,
the
yeah,
end of Evangelion.
I know that it happens at that point, but like as in like she also loses her eye in the second movie, Evangelion 2.0, not like in your like when I'm talking about my movies, like the second movie of the newer series, like she loses her eye because that's when his friend, or instead of his friend, she goes into that the robot Evangelion and name of the show.
Exactly.
And that's when she gets controlled, and I think that's where he actually is forced to impale her, and then he saves her. I don't even remember anymore, but like no, there's like 4 separate movies that just came out, and that's the ones I'm specifically talking about. And then Thrice Upon a Time, that's the 2001.
I'm talking about the 1997 movie.
Yeah, so we're totally off topic.
Yes.
But I know which one you're talking about though. Yeah, it was like the recap of all the shows, right? Until like 24. 25.
No, the end of Evangelion happens between.
I'm talking about like the recap movie.
Oh yeah, the recap movie does only the 25 episodes.
And then like
Evangelion, the end of Evangelion, it just happens between 23 and 25. Basically.
Yeah. Well, we figured that out. Anyways, moving on to another topic here. We spent like 7 hours just talking about.
We spent like a good 18 minutes on
Probably.
Evangelion.
Well,
you have the recorder.
Now we got a sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. Let me actually check to make sure we're recording. I will be back in 2 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
So I remember Toji's name. I just didn't remember the other kid's name.
So we're back.
Are we?
Yep. We're actually recording still. That's good. I'm looking through some of the things we could talk about here. But I think, you know what? Do you want to do the questions?
Sure, let me get them.
So, quick backstory as Carlos is looking for that. When we created the original Unknown podcast, one of the things we would actually do is we would have a was it OkCupid?
Yeah, it was OkCupid.
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 we would have OkCupid, and there's basically like a million questions on just every single thing that you can like go through and answer to get a better understanding of who you are, to get you better matches. Yeah, do you want to explain why we were using OkCupid?
Oh, because back in the day, I was like in what was it, 6, 7 dating apps, and
Probably.
I got jacked off for it. Yes.
This man went through
Yes.
every single one. So if anyone can find a dating app that actually gets him some dates,
that's impossible.
you deserve to be the king of dating apps. Just kidding, I love you.
Anyway, let's get to the questions.
Moving on.
I'm gonna find a random question. Again, this list is not categorized in any way, which sucks. So I just have to scroll randomly.
Let's see what kind of questions come up.
Alright.
If anyone hasn't like used it, I don't know who would actually use it unless you're actually on OkCupid, but
it's more random in OkCupid than it is on this, to be honest.
The questions are interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you think is the smartest on this list? Einstein, Shakespeare, Mozart, or Jesus?
Say that one more time.
Who do you think is the smartest in this list?
Pick my options.
Einstein, Shakespeare, Mozart, or Jesus?
I'd probably go with Einstein.
Yeah.
Maybe Jesus though, because like Jesus got that marketing, bro. Like everyone knows him, so he's smart as shit.
I mean, he got impaled on the cross, so is he really that smart?
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like everyone knows who he is. So think about it, like everyone talks about him still.
Right.
But like, I don't know, maybe.
Do you think most people would prefer to be a lot more like you? Yes or no?
Probably not. I don't think a lot of people would want to be like me at all.
Good choice.
Yeah, I'm just too different. It would be nice if we had people like me.
No.
That's hurtful, bro. I'm gonna cry.
Do you pee in the shower?
Yes, sometimes. What you gonna do? You gonna stop the shower? Wait, why aren't you answering these questions though, bro? Or your
Okay, I'll
response?
answer that one as yes as well then.
All right, good. Good.
Would you ever date someone who depended on their parents' money?
That depends. Like, if it's just like they're depending on it because they're either like working on something or just like younger, it's like they're not like taking advantage of it. They're just like depending on it as like
Just for now.
for capital. But like, if they're just like spoiled brat where like they live off of that money, then no.
Yeah, I'd say I agree with you there.
But like, yeah.
Like
So-
if they're like in college or anything, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if it's justified, that's fine. But like, the moment like you're just like a gold digger and you're just like trying to like hit on anyone that has money, yeah, no, I'm good.
Let's see. Okay. Would you ever consider cutting a partner who asked for it in a sexual play? Yes, maybe, or no?
No,
No.
I don't think I would. Like, what if I fuck up? Like, oh, sorry, babe. Now you're bleeding on my floor, and I'm gonna go to jail for first-degree murder.
As someone that does get cut often, I know about cuts and how much they bleed. So I'm not too frightened by blood. So I would still go with yeah.
Or else get straight up just murder someone.
Nah,
He's like, I got you.
blood
I
doesn't
understand.
frighten me. Blood doesn't frighten me because of all my nosebleeds I've had.
See, like, it's not even the blood part. It's just the fact that I feel like I would actually like cut something important and be like, oh, there's your artery. Oh, there's your
I
vein.
mean, don't cut deep then.
Yeah, but like,
Why are you cutting so deep?
why would I want to cut someone in the first place, bro? She's gonna be like, she's gonna turn around and be like, huh, that's a lawsuit right there. That's assault. Do you see that?
do a superficial cut.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Superficial, it doesn't bleed that much. It just stings.
get the chainsaw.
Yes. Let's see.
I'll solve the problem.
If your significant other has not reached the same education level as you, is this a turn off?
No, I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I.
Never care about education levels.
If anything, they'll be smarter than me.
Same.
Hey, you have the bachelor's degree. I don't.
Okay, but that is a piece of paper in terms of like common sense and smartness. A lot of people could beat me on that.
I'm not gonna ask you this question because I already know your answer. It's about taxes.
Do I pay taxes? Hell, no, I'm just kidding. I pay my taxes, IRS.
No. The question was if you could cheat in your taxes and get away with it, would you do it?
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's my goal. I've been trying to do that since like the day I was born, bro. Less taxes is good for me.
Oh, all right. No, I already know your answer to that one. It would. Have you dated before? Why is that question?
What is the answer?
What?
What would you answer? I'm actually curious.
It's yes or no.
I know, but like, would you say yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, damn it.
Let's see here. Dude, these questions suck. I hate that they're not categorized.
That was a good thing. Maybe you said no because like it wasn't really official, so technically you can go both ways.
Should recreational drugs be legalized, regulated, and taxed?
Why not? Go for it. Smoke up, dudes. Make them money, so I pay less taxes.
Just don't force other people to do it. Let's
Fair enough.
see. During what console generation did you enjoy video games the most?
PS2.
PS2?
I'll say that's when I got into gaming, and that's still the best like games came out during that time.
I would say, well, my first console ever was the PS1 when I was like 3 years old. So I would probably say PS1.
Well, actually, Game Boy. Game Boy was good, bro. Pokemon. Oh man,
What's more important to you, your world or your country?
the world.
Same. Why is this question in here that's basically the same question? Have you ever dated a woman?
I mean, the first one. I mean, it's generic, so you could have dated anyone.
No, because I also have another question saying, have you ever dated a guy?
Oh.
Yeah. So it's
Gotta make
like,
sure.
why are 3 similar questions here?
Well, some guy was paid to make a ton of questions. They can't all be perfect, all right?
Would you pay for porn?
Yes.
All right.
I have in the past, but yeah, not worth it.
So how many OnlyFans subscriptions do you have?
Couple. You know the worst part about this podcast? My parents are gonna be watching this and could be like, well,
I mean, are they?
well, we'll find out. My dad, he drives trucks right now, so he has nothing else to do. Sorry,
Let's-
Dad.
Let's see here. Are you good at explaining things? My answer is no.
Yeah, no, I can't explain. Like, I want to be a teacher, but I can't explain. I make everything more complicated. I'm like, yeah, I'll show you how it's done. Blah 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 blah.
The way I teach people, the way I train people at my job, I basically show them how it's done, and I try not to talk as much as possible.
See, that's the thing. Like, I'll show them how to do it. I'll also try to talk about the logic behind it, and they look at me like
Yeah, once I start
Yeah.
talking, that's when they get lost.
they're like, "Yo, you on cocaine?" I'm like, "No, just
It's just who I am,
I got overcomplicated everything."
of course. Let's see. Last one for this segment. Do you get depressed much?
Nope.
I will go. Yeah, this spares my life. The answers were almost never, sometimes, and yeah, this spares my life. And I will go with yeah, this spares my life.
Well, total opposites in that point.
Yeah.
That question.
Oh yeah. I mean, you and I are opposites.
Oh yeah, for a lot of things.
A lot of things, dude.
A lot.
But hey, we're still talking. We're still friends.
Hey, you know what? He still records my videos. He's still the perfect, best cameraman a friend could ever ask for. So, I'll take it.
Yeah, take this as you will, YouTube audience. Just because someone differs with you doesn't mean you can't be friends with them.
Honestly, like, I want to say like all my friends are
Vastly different from you, yeah.
yeah, and like I don't care.
Yeah,
It's like-
I know your friends. They're very, very different from you.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just like you get different perspectives at the same time, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's like I don't need someone that's the same as me because I can't be with me, bro.
Mhm.
Like I want to kill myself sometimes with just the stupid ideas that come up with. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like I'd rather have more friends. They're different.
Yeah, I feel you there. Dude, I cannot wait for later this month when Doctor Stone comes out, season 2.
Is there season 2?
It's gonna come out
Wow,
this
all
month,
right.
yeah.
Did not know that, but now I do.
Yeah. If Attack on Titan does have half season now and half season later, Doctor Stone will keep me going while I'm at work.
When does it come out?
January 16th, I want to say.
I do some research.
14th, 16th, one of those two.
Also, guys, sorry if there's some like background or like hitting on the table. This table and this setup is not the most perfect, so you might hear some background
14th.
background noise. 14th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I apologize for that.
I don't apologize for that.
Well,
Screw you.
he doesn't have to because, you know, I'm the one that's get yelled at. He just has to get on the podcast and talk.
Yeah, let's go with that. How did I go from the top of the page to almost the bottom?
Who knows, man? So let's finish this off here with one final topic / question. 2021. What's in store for the Carlos? Any big
2021.
plans?
Let's see. Hopefully, getting a new job.
Okay,
Okay, that's one.
I'll make sure to tell your old boss about that.
You mean my current boss?
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I struggle with words.
Yeah, getting a new job. That's one. Two, saving up to go trade school, become an electrician.
Okay,
Yeah.
not a bad idea. COD. You
If
go-
they have an electrician class that's certified, then yeah, they most likely do.
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna get more into tech. Which is really hard for me for some reason.
So tech, as in like
like
Just-
coding.
okay.
Yeah. Like I don't know why, but anything tech related is just like a mental block for me. If it's numbers and physics, however, I'll more than happy to do that for you.
Wasn't coding just in some ways
I mean,
similar
it's a
to that?
language basically.
Yeah, but it's also like
Dude, I hated
Number.
English in high school.
me too, bro. Me too.
I was a math and science kid in high school. I hated English. Coding is gonna be another language for me that I don't want to do.
Well, you know what? Sometimes we gotta do the things that we don't like to get to the things that we actually like,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's something that just repetition, right? Practice throughout the whole time. What kind of job are you looking for? Do you have anything specific, or
I want to drive.
so trucking or Uber,
Yeah. I'll
Postmates?
I'll be content with trucking, to be honest. I just gotta get a CDL first,
So CDL,
and
And
then
then-
hopefully find a trucking company that's not union.
yeah, honestly, and my dad, he's in the trucking business right now, because of COVID. It's hard to like start
Hmm.
because no one wants to hire someone that has no experience,
Yeah, but
or
it's
like
like
big company wise. At the same time, like everyone's looking for.
yeah. So it's
Experience.
like, how am I supposed to get experience when no one hires me? You know?
Exactly. I mean, a lot of smaller companies. So like my dad, like Polish company, right?
Mhm.
So it's not like a huge like Walmart. Yeah, you can make more money, but they also want you to have a lot more experience. So
I mean, it's
Who
just
knows?
gonna be for like a year or two. The whole trucking thing. If not trucker, I'll probably UPS or Amazon driver.
I mean, that's not bad either. Something in the like a smaller like box truck
Mhm.
style. Mario actually does some things like that. So let me know after the podcast. I'll look it up. Networking. See, haha.
Who's Mario? I don't know who this Mario is.
The one guy that
Does
used to.
this channel know who Mario is?
No, yeah, you actually do. If you have watched my other videos, that it has a cameraman that isn't Carlos. Yeah, Mario's the second dude that records my videos. So he's had my Santa videos. He's made the hot chip challenge. I think that's the name of it. He was in there too. Or you didn't see his face, but you heard his voice. So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys know him a little bit. But he's a cool guy. I'm actually trying to get him to get on the podcast with me in coming weeks. So we shall see.
Coming weeks? Does that mean your next episode's like next month?
No, I have other people planned beforehand.
Nice.
Yeah. Which by the way, I should have explained this a lot better in the beginning, but this will most likely be a weekly to bi-weekly post. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, that goes just back to the OK Cupid question of, are you good at explaining stuff?
Exactly. I'm not. I typed up a quick script and I was like, let's go for it. You know, episode 1 probably won't be the best, but we gotta do what we gotta do to make it happen.
I'll tell you this, the script sucks, dude.
Well, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
I mean, you wrote a, what, hour and a half long script? Really?
I wrote a 3 sentence, 4 sentence script to start my podcast off.
Yeah, and that took like a whole minute, and we have like pages more of script to go
Yeah,
to.
that's free flowing, bro. That's the whole point, you know. We just talk. That's the unknown podcast, yo. We talk about unknown things, and hopefully the guest is not Carlos because he's mean to me all the time.
Of course I am.
Tough love.
Dude, how many? That's a lot of words for your script.
What are you talking about, man?
Dude, that's like 200 pages right there.
Okay, well, Carlos needs some classes,
Yes.
some better ones, because I think he's saying stuff that he shouldn't be. That being said, I think we're actually reaching the end of this podcast here. It's been what, like an hour and something?
Let's just go with hour 37 minutes.
I don't think so. I think it's been like an hour 15, hour 20 tops.
Well, you'll find out on post.
I will. Well, I mean, yeah, of course. I'm talking about. You know what? Well,
Other than the actual time editor.
Yeah, we'll find out. Speaking of, you want to edit this podcast?
Nope.
Well, thanks, bud. That made me feel great. Just kidding. Anyways, videos coming out. We'll try to keep this weekly, sometimes bi-weekly, depending on if we can get any guests back here. Hopefully, we get Carlos to come back. Maybe do some co-hosting here, as he is the perfect man with the perfect voice to do basically everything I need. If it's a cameraman, if it's acting, if it's podcasting, this man is the guy I call. So, Carlos, I haven't said it enough, but thank you so much for all the help.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for coming on this podcast. And everyone watching, make sure you subscribe. Check this out on Spotify, Apple Music, which will probably take a couple of weeks, depending on how the software works. But if you guys have any suggestions, any comments down below, if you guys want to be part of the podcast, you live nearby, let me know. We'll get you on. That being said, have a great rest of your day. Be safe, be sexy, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out!
What was that?
I don't know. I didn't have an exit script at all, so I was just like, I'm good.
You wrote everything else but the outro in your script?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I should have planned this a little bit more.
Rate, comment, and subscribe.
Rate, comment. I'm good. You know what? This could be my exit video. Just to have your voice be like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and that'll be it.
Yeah, this podcast is still going on.
It is.
So anyway, yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy this video. Watch his other stuff on YouTube. YouTube.com/David Mechura.
Yep.
Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whatever you get podcasts from. This has been the Unknown Podcast with your host, David Mechura, and some random stranger, Carlos Munguia. Have a good one.
Who is also the guest, and he gave me an exit epic. Guys, have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.